Kids at PS 244 in Flushing, Queens are eating good in the neighborhood. Officials announced yesterday that the school is one of the first in the nation to adopt an all-vegetarian menu. The school's principal, Robert Groff, said, quote, "We discovered early on that our kids were gravitating toward our vegetarian offerings, and we kept expanding the program to meet the demand. Kids at PS 244 get to eat tofu wraps, vegetarian chili, and black bean quesadillas, and now I am hungry." Somewhere Sarah Palin's freaking out. Because remember how much people freaked out when Michelle Obama all of a sudden was pushing this idea of making sure that public schools were offering healthy options.
Right.
This is not necessarily a part of her Let's Move campaign, but it does have that feel to it, which is healthy options for our kids. And I'm all for it, especially if the kids and the demand are what's driving the change.
Even if the demand weren't driving, I think we produce artificial desire in people all the time, right? That's why, you have 80, when you have those 80-ounce movie theater cups, I was fine with getting rid of them, because if you see an 80-ounce cup, you're going to drink out of it. If you go into a public school and you see vending machines filled with bad food for you, that's what you're going to eat. Kids, their primary diet comes from school. They spend most of their time in school. And so much of what school offers is bad stuff. And even when you have a FDA-regulated school lunch program, 80% of what kids have access to in school isn't the lunch program. It's all the other stuff. So if we can at least temper some of that stuff with some of this stuff, like black beans and quesadillas and healthy tofu, all the stuff that I hate.
I was about to say all the stuff that you would...
I would never eat that stuff. But when I was in high school, I don't eat beef anymore, but I would eat McDonald's every day. They gave me McDonald's every day.
You don't eat beef anymore?
I haven't eaten beef since 1995.
And because I knew you didn't eat pork, but I didn't realize you didn't eat
None of
beef
that.
as well.
None of that.
So you would like this. So if your daughter went to one of these schools, you'd be fine with it.
Yeah, my daughter's a pescatarian, so yeah, she would. But the problem is she still eats candy, and that's the thing, and that's the thing that people have to think about, is that schools don't just need to serve healthy lunch options. They have to get rid of the junk. It's the candy, it's the bake sales, it's all the other stuff that they have. I mean, how many days do you have Cupcake Day in your school?
Yeah.
Exactly.
And brownie day and...
Yes, every day was a different bad food.
Man, I want to go back to,
I know, those are the days.
to elementary school.
Exactly. But that's how kids end up with diabetes.
Right.
That's how kids end up with... It's an inside joke. Just roll with us. That's how kids end up with diabetes. That's how kids end up with bad teeth. It's because even when you have healthy food options, all this other junk is there. And then the last thing, the vending machines with soda.
Right. No, those have to go.
That's the worst thing that kills your teeth and all that other stuff. I'm sorry, I'm on a
you're
rant
sounding
here.
like Michael Bloomberg.
I know.
Michael Bloomberg's texted Michelle about it. I thought something that was interesting about this, though, is it's a zone school. So if you wanted to transfer out to a school where they serve meat, I can't imagine to whom meat is that important, but you could. But if you also are a vegetarian, you cannot specifically.
There's somebody doing that right now. That's the problem.